So good afternoon to all teachers. I am Sonalika. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I am Sonalika from Pune Knowledge Cluster. So I welcome everyone on behalf of BASF, Pune Knowledge Cluster and IIT-Madras to this workshop on gamification. So today's workshop is conducted under the ChemAmaze Gamification for Chemistry program. This is an initiative of BSF and implemented by PKC and IIT-Madras. So ChemAmaze is a program designed to empower students and teachers by integrating game-based teaching and learning techniques into the school curriculum, which is in alignment with the recommendations of National Education Policy or NEP 2020. So the program enhances classroom engagement and interactivity by leveraging gamification, making the learning experience more dynamic and enjoyable. This workshop is hosted by Pune Knowledge Cluster or PKC. PKC was established by the Office of Principal Scientific Advisor to Government of India in 2020 under the City Knowledge and Innovation Cluster Initiative. This is one of 7 such clusters in India. So the objective of these clusters is to bring together academia, R&D institutions, and industry to address challenging problems in city level through innovative means using scientific knowledge and engaging highly skilled human resources. So before starting the workshop, I will also introduce our trainers for today. We have with us Mr. Karthik Vaidyanathan, who is a guest faculty at IIT Madras and a gamification consultant who works with educational institutions and corporations to make learning enjoyable and interactive through games. He has been teaching a course at IIT Madras called Let Us Play to Learn to help students build games for science and engineering subjects. Over the last several years, he has worked on games with both young and old learners. The outcome in almost all cases has been improved classroom interactivity and learner engagement. He is currently a consultant with PKC as part of the ChemAmaze gamification program and helps us build games and doing teacher training workshops in game-based learning pedagogy. We also have with us Surbhi Garg, who is research assistant at PKC and works on developing games for the ChemAmaze project. Earlier, she has been working in building educational games for interactive learning for schools and colleges for various STEM-related fields. Also, she plays a role as a trainer and teaching assistant for Let Us Play to Learn course at IIT Madras. She has also previously worked in Biocon as a senior scientist. So before starting, I would remind all teachers to again fill the pre-test if you haven't filled it yet. And with that, I will now hand over to Mr. Karthik Vaidyanathan. Karthik, over to you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome everyone to yet another edition of the teacher training program related to gamification as a part of our ChemAmaze. Very happy to have you all. Thank you for taking the time. We hope to make it a valuable experience for you by showing some of the games that have been developed that can be used in the classroom context, specifically in middle school science and more particularly chemistry, which is our focus of this particular ChemAmaze program. So before we get started, let me just walk you through what this is all about. A very, very quick walkthrough, why we do this, why NEP has been encouraging this, etc. Just about 2-3 slides, and then I'll hand it over to my teammate for the actual walkthrough of the games. So like what Sonalika described, this is an initiative by the 3 of us, BASF sponsored CSR project, and PKC and IITM are jointly doing it. The idea is make fun and learning fun and interactive and engaging, and empower teacher with the tools that make them happen. So the whole idea is we have tried identifying various different topics in chemistry that span across the board and tried developing games related to various concepts. The whole idea why gamification works is that you have active learning, right? Rather than passive lecture-based learning, you have students actively participating and getting engaged. Games also offer a very good way of quickly providing feedback. Either it's a correct or wrong. I mean, instead of like a regular assessment or a test where there is a gap between what is getting taught and what is getting assessed, games provide instantaneous feedback in a non-judgmental way again, because there is I mean, people don't feel bad, the children don't feel bad losing a game as opposed to getting low marks in an assessment. And of course games come embedded with a sense of progress, right? With slowly you make progress in the simple games, you make some kind of progress, and gradually the complexity of the games can be improved. So all of these benefits are inherent in any game, and that is what makes it very, very attractive and meaningful for classroom pedagogy. So today we have a bunch of games. We plan to show you a variety of games which are a combination of both board games, card games, and puzzle-based games, which are paper-based games, I would say, and a set of games that are digital. So depending on the infrastructure available in your respective schools, you could use either of them, because we don't want one to be a constraint. We are trying to offer, showcase all possible modes so that the respective mode that suits your school infrastructure can be leveraged. And let's get started without much further delay. That was just a very short intro. I'll hand it over to Surbi, my colleague, for walking you through the puzzle games. Over to you, Surbi.
Okay. Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. So I use this screen only. So we have many games. We have some printables and some digital games. So we are starting with acrostics, which can be taken print off and then can be played in class or in an open setting without net, without internet. So acrostics is a game where there are some clues which you using the clues you can guess the word, and later all of those clues give away a final word. I mean, there is an initial clue, and then that clue will be answered only when all the other clues will be answered. Like here there are 7 different clues which will there will be answer to them, and then finally it will give us some word. Okay, let's start with this one. Have you played acrostics before? Has anyone played acrostics before? It's not like crossword, but they are similar. You have to using the clue, you have to guess the word. Okay, so shall we start with the clues then? And this is on the topic of properties of substances. It can be played by maybe 7 standard students. And this can be used for revision purposes. Like once the students have learned the topic in classroom, just once read, then these kind of games can be used for revisions. Yeah. So let's start with this one. So dash refers to the property of a substance to dissolve in a particular liquid. If it doesn't dissolve, it's considered insoluble in that liquid. For instance, salt dissolves in water, but not in kerosene. We are learning about properties of substances. Let me help you with this one. So whether a substance dissolves in a liquid or not. So Madam Sushma Sadhana have answered. The answer is solubility. So it is a 4 and 8 letter word. So yes, solubility will be the answer, right? So let's go to the next clue. When a substance allows us to see through it and view objects on the other side, it's transparent, demonstrating the property of dash. The answer itself is there in the question. But because of students, I have made it easier. We have made it easier. To guess that the answer is transparency, they should also understand. And our goal is to make, not to test students all the time. We can also help them. And our motto is they should also learn from the question. Even if they don't know the answer previously, before attempting the game, they should be able to guess the answer using question itself. And even if they didn't know the answer previously, they will be learning from while playing the game. Okay, so that's the purpose. So someone has answered for the third question as well. Different substances with the same volume can have different masses due to variances in densities. Here also I have given the answer in the question itself, but that is intentional. Where those with greater dash, the answer is density, are heavier than those with lesser density. So students will be learning while attempting the game also. So that is our purpose. For some of the games, we do it like that. And for some, we can keep it hard. We can make it tough. Okay. Because our goal is to help students learning, right? So we don't make it very tough. So the substances that break easily without deformation into small pieces or particles are called dash. Fourth is brittle. Madam Kaustubh Joshi have answered. Thank you, ma'am. Then next is some substances exhibit dash, meaning they change shape when force is applied, but return to their original shape and size once the force is removed. Dash. Example is elastic. Can someone answer for this? Elasticity. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So next is just a minute. Okay. It is easy to pierce a cardboard sheet with a nail, but not wood. It is because of their property dash. I have made the incomplete word. So can you please complete the word? It's a 4-letter word. Yes, hardness. The property is hardness. Thank you, Costa ma'am. Then next is liquids flow downward on a sloping surface. This property is called the answer is 8-letter words. Fluidity. Yes, thank you, ma'am. Okay, so this is acrostics, and when we'll let's see the answer also. Can you please click on the answers link?
Yeah, I'll do that. Maybe from the next one, I'll give you control so that you can, probably you can share at your end if that is okay.
Okay, yeah.
It'll be easier for you. I'll show the answers now.
Just a minute. Okay, so the final answer, I haven't given the clue for this one, the optical one, but there is a clue in the beginning for this one also. So finally, it reveals a word optical. So like that, but the students learn by attempting this one also, right? So I'll share my screen now.
I'll stop sharing and I'll give you control.
Yes. Okay. So the next is heat and temperature. It's a crossword. Crossword is a game where clues are given. Clues are given like across and down, and the words intersect at some point. So we have to write the word so that it matches with the intersecting word. The letter matches with the intersecting word. So this is also a very fun way to revise topics. Okay, so this is on the topic of heat and temperature. It's a crossword. So let's read the clues. 32 degree Fahrenheit is the dash point of water in Fahrenheit. Can someone tell? Okay, can someone guess? We can also see the answers. It's a freezing point. So 1 across. Then next is the average kinetic energy of atoms in a substance is called. Would someone like to guess? Average kinetic energy of atoms in a substance is called. Let's see the answer. Temperature, the average, and this is made by from book only, using book only. So, and I think it might be 7th standard book. So whatever the terminology is, we try to make games aligned to curriculums only, like different boards. So all of this content is taken from book. The next is the formula to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius is C is equal to, where C stands for Celsius and F stands for Fahrenheit, F minus 32 into so 7, it is 7 across, 4-letter word. So let's see the answer. So, okay, so the answer is 5. So here 5 will be written in number, but because we were making crosswords, so I made it like this. Then 2 down, 37 degrees Celsius is the dash temperature of a healthy person. This is easy. Can someone guess? 2 down, 4-letter word. Oh, sorry, not 4-letter. 37 degrees Celsius is the dash temperature of a healthy person. 2 down. So I was thinking of body, but it is 6-letter word, so it must be something else. Let's see. Normal temperature. Okay. Body temperature I was thinking. Okay. So next is the formula to convert dash to Kelvin is equal to K is equal to C plus. So this one is also easy. So what are we converting here? We are converting Kelvin to Celsius or Celsius to Kelvin, vice versa. So the formula to convert Celsius to Kelvin is K is equal to this. So here the question itself is also giving some information, and student will learn from question also. Next is the total kinetic energy of atoms in a substance is called. So that was average kinetic energy. The 6th one was the total kinetic energy of atoms in substance is called. At 4 down, let's see. Heat. The total kinetic energy of a substance. The total kinetic energy of atoms in a substance is called heat. Okay, so the temperature scale used in scientific experiments is 5 down. Let's see the answer here itself. Kevin. In scientific experiments, the scale which is used is Kelvin scale.
Okay, so that was to just give you an idea of some of the puzzle games like acrostics. Now, what we can do is we'll also give you an overview of some of the digital games. I mean, we'll try to blend both of these so that you have an idea of both the varieties. So moving on, just give me 1 minute. Let me try to give you a demo of one of the games so that we allow you to actually experience it in your respective laptops or mobiles. Okay, let's start playing a game called Whack-A-Mole. Okay, it's a very interesting game. Let me just share the screen with you, and I'll try to give you a demo of it, and we would like you to all experience it in your respective computers, right? So what this basically does is there will be different, this is for understanding which ones are the properties of non-metals. So this is a multi-level game, and as soon as you open the link, you will find a set of instructions, and there will be a set of moles popping up, each with a property. Now, some of the properties may be true for a non-metal, some of them may not be. We need to click on those that are pertinent to non-metals. If you click on a wrong one, we lose points. We lose a life. Otherwise, you get points. So let me give a demo of that by opening the game link for you. And just give me 1 minute.
I've also pasted the game link in the chat. So
Okay.
teachers who want to try it out can do that.
Okay, great. Thank you. Yeah, I think that's a very good thing. So let me, are you able to see my screen where the game is loaded?
Yes. No, actually, we cannot see the game
Okay,
yet,
I'll
just the
share,
slide.
I'll share that. Yeah, I'll share that,
Yeah.
sorry. Once again, I'll share that so that I share the entire screen. So that will be easier. Are you able to see now?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the chemical properties of non-metals. As soon as you open the link, you need to enter your name and login. So then click on start and then start playing the game. You can, if you want, you can read through these. This is basically, this is a objective slide that tells why we are playing this game, what the students will be learning. Essentially the chemical properties of non-metals, electron configurations, how they react with oxygen and water, and their behavior. So various different unique properties of non-metals are there. So this is just to test the knowledge of the students in terms of how they have understood non-metals and its properties. And here is a simple story. You can read it at leisure. It is just that they are known for their tricky behavior. They have 4 to 7 electrons in their valency shells. I'll probably skip it for now. You can straight away head to the game. I'll open the, if you see the screen, you can click on open in a new tab and you can enter your name there. Are you able to see this screen where you can enter your name? Are you able to see the screen where I am entering my name?
Yes, yes, we can see.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So I'm just logging in and into the screen, and we'll see chemical properties. I'll just click on start. The moles will start showing up. So it will say hit me. Non-metals combine with oxygen to form acidic oxides. They react with dilute acids to form hydrogen gas. Let's say I'm clicking on this. It's a wrong answer. So you get a cross and you lose 1 life. They react with water to provide to form carbonic oxide and sulfuric acid. This is a correct answer. So if I hit the correct mole, I get a tick mark. And then you go on to level 1. That was just an illustration. And now in level 1, you have 5 such moles to be earned. You keep on hitting the right ones. And if you exceed the time, then you lose out. You need to play again. Within the allotted time, you can see the timer bar on the top. Within that, you need to get all the answers right. So that's the idea behind this game. So that is 1 life lost. So you keep getting mole pop-ups. This is the correct answer. They don't have 1 to 3, they have 4 to 7. And yeah, if I click this, you get answers. So on and so forth. I'll just stop sharing now. Please go ahead and start playing your respective games based on the link that Sonalika has shared. So please continue to play the game, and once you are done with it, you can just share your responses saying that you have completed or done with the game so that we get an idea. There is no rush. Take your own time. We want you all to experience the game fully, so please take your time. Okay, can we move on to the next game? I find quite a few people having responded, can we move on to the next game? So I'm doing a screen share here. Are you able to see my screen, which has chemical equation balance rules? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, so this is the next digital game that we'll all be playing, where you will find a bunch of quiz questions and you need to start answering them. Let me open up the game link again, just to give you a demo. Very similar. you will find you just need to enter your names, join, and you will have to enter your names and start playing the games. Because I had earlier tried it, it's showing, but in your case, it will be showing afresh. Is somebody else trying to do a screen share now? Excuse me, somebody else trying to do a screen share because it stopped mine. Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah, it will load.
Oh, okay. I
now
suddenly got interrupted. Okay, that's why I was just checking. Okay, very similar game, multiple choice questions, and because you may not be needing these, but what we have tried doing is we have just given some preliminary information for those who are unfamiliar with balancing equations, just some examples and tips. You can skip them through, or if you want, you can go through them depending on your levels, and then you can start answering the questions. So once again here, probably Sonalika, you can start sharing that link in the WhatsApp and the
Yes, I've shared the link in the group chat and also the WhatsApp group.
yeah. So chemical equation balance game. Please start playing that. So once again, once you're done, like some teachers have done, okay, teacher Deepali seems to have some problem. Ma'am, you can just click on the right click arrow and move to the next slide. If you see on the bottom right, you will find a right arrow that you can use to move to the right.
Maybe you can share your screen again and show that once quickly.
Open up the screen and show where you need to do that. Okay, I'm sharing my screen. Are you able to see a small arrow? If you see my bottom right corner of the screen, you will find a left arrow and a right arrow. So you just need to use your right arrow if you're in the beginning screens where there are text slides. See, for example, right now I'm in a text screen where equation balancing steps are mentioned. If I right click on the right arrow, I get to move to the next screen. Hopefully that was helpful, ma'am. Ma'am, whoever is facing challenges, hopefully was that helpful? It was Deepali, ma'am. Was that helpful, ma'am, to move across to the next screen? Are any other teachers facing problems? Please let us know. I know that some of the teachers are completing it, which is very nice. If any other teachers face any problems, please let us know and we'll try and see how we can help you out. Okay. Looks like most teachers are now completing it. So we've had about 2 puzzle games and now 2 digital games. And we'll again try and do a puzzle game. Surbi, do you want to take over now for a puzzle game? With the digital games. There is a person who has said, I cannot able to play the games, please guide. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure what problems you are having in the device, ma'am. Quite a few people are able to do it. Maybe there is something specific that you have. All you need to do is just click on that link that we provide, enter your name and start playing the games. Okay. So, I mean, those of you who face challenges, you can probably try offline. If there is any specific question, we will try to answer it. Okay. So we'll move on to the next digital game itself. Okay. So the next one is related to okay, let's try effects of heat and expansion theory quizzes. Okay. So the game link for this is I will provide the game link for you once again in the chat window. So this is a game that you can try out expansion of effects of heat, expansion theory. Please note the chat window, effects of heat, expansion. I'm just sharing that in the chat window. We'll also share that in the group, WhatsApp group. So please start doing that. Hope you all got the link. Please start. The game code is 41812228. Deepali ma'am seems to have some problems. Why am I not getting the arrows on the game screen? Is it possible? Are you playing on mobile or are you playing on laptop? In either case, you should be able to get. Can you please share your? You're playing on mobile. You should be able to get that in the bottom of your screen, ma'am.
So in mobile, sometimes what happens is it might be zoomed in. So try scrolling below, or also you can try swapping on the screen with your finger. So that also works on mobile sometimes in
Okay.
quizzes.
Okay. Just try to scroll. Just try to use your fingers to move to the bottom right, just to see whether you can see them.
If that also doesn't work, the other thing you can do is in phone, you might be using the Chrome browser in the phone. So in that, if you go to settings, there is usually the option as view as a desktop site. So that also, if you are able to do, that might help. But generally, it should be okay. Like just try scrolling to the bottom right of the screen, or try swapping with your fingers, swapping left with your fingers on the phone screen. Both of these should.
Okay, looks like most teachers are able to complete it. Our next game, there is a small variant. It's again a multiple choice game only, but the difference is that it comes with a short video to explain the centrifugation process, and that is followed by different questions related to centrifugation. Okay, so what I'll do is I will just copy paste the link of the game, and you can play the game in the regular way. It's just that you will find an initial video and followed by a set of questions. So please do try them out. I'll copy paste the link in both Zoom as well as WhatsApp. I have already done that. So please try out this game. So slowly we see teachers completing it, but we'll give them some more time now that we just started off the game. This has a lot of questions also. So let's wait for the teachers to complete the centrifugation game. I'll copy paste the link once again for those who might have missed in the chat. I see a few dones, but I'm sure there are a lot more people who are still playing it. Okay, so let's wait till the others complete it. So slowly the done count is increasing. I think most teachers are slowly completing it. We'll give it another minute or so for the teachers to complete, and then we'll move on to the next game. Sharad sir is asking for the game code. The game code is 7443. I'll just reply back to him. The game code is 74439787. You can use that, sir, or the complete quizzes link, whichever is. Yeah, thanks for sharing, Sheetal. Yeah. So now that we have seen a set of digital games, now let's again explore some of the puzzle games. Handing it over back to Surabhi. Over to you, Surabhi. You can start with the puzzle games.
We're doing this crossword. I think this one was done. So let's. I'm first of all, I'm sorry for the interruption earlier. So let's move on to the next puzzle printable game. So next one is the scramble. Scramble is there are clues. There is an option of giving clues, or you cannot give the clues also. Like there'll be words, and then those words will be in the jumbled up form. The spelling will be jumbled up, and the student has to guess the word. And because for better learning, we have given clues as well, that the person reads the clues, and then for a help for helping the person, we have given the word also in jumbled up form, the spelling. And so the two of those things makes it easier for the student to guess the word, and they will learn in the process. So let's read the clues. When a mixture of sand and water is passed through filter paper, the sand is left behind and clean water passes through. So the whole definition is given here, and the word is also there in parts in the sentence. So this method is called, the answer is, can anyone guess? And the jumbled up word is here. And also the first letter of the word is in capital, so it also helps the student to guess the word. So can someone answer? Yes, Madam Anpurna has answered. So the answer is filtration. Okay, let's see the next clue. If we want to get salt from salt water, we heat the solution until the water turns into vapor, leaving the salt behind. So whole definition is there, and then the person has to guess the word. This process is called dash. Can anyone guess? So the first letter of the word is E, and we can see some people has answered, I think. Okay, the answer is evaporation. Okay, right, thank you. Then sometimes two liquids like oil and water do not mix. In such cases, the upper liquid is slowly poured off. This is known as, the third letter is starts from D. Can anyone guess the word? Okay. The answer is decantation. Madam Preeti Chauhan has answered. Okay. Then next is, if mixture contains iron fillings and sawdust, a magnet can attract the iron. This method is called, can anyone guess? The first letter is M. Uh, okay. Magnetism. Right. Magnetic separation is also right. But the letters here, the answer should be magnetism. Magnetic separation is also right. Okay, then if mixture, okay, when we spin milk in a machine, the heavier cream gets separated from it. The spinning base method is called dash. So in this particular game, we have made it like that. Like the whole definition is there, and the word, jumbled up word is there to help the student, so that while attempting the question, if the student has slightest of the answer of the methods, the person will be able to guess and will learn. Okay. So the spinning base method is called centrifugation. I'm sure many of you have answered. Yes, centrifugation, yes. Then farmers separate husk from grains by throwing the mixture in the air, so the wind carries away the lighter husk. This method is called, can anyone guess? Winnowing, right? Nutan ma'am, Ansel ma'am, many people have answered. Thank you. And then thank you for actively participating in this game. Then in muddy water, if we leave the mixture undisturbed, the mud settles down due to dash. This is the seventh one. Mud settles down. So the answer is sedimentation. I'm sure many of you have answered. This one is the first science experiment I remember seeing in my early childhood in classroom, like mixing mud in water, and then teacher used to wait, keep it aside, and then it used to settle. So sedimentation, right? Then when a mixture has particles of different sizes like flour and pebbles, it can be separated using a mesh. This process is known as, can anyone guess? Sieving. Sieving has, yes, many teachers have answered. Thank you, everyone. So this one was scramble game. How did you like the game? Now, does anyone has any comments? Okay, let's move on then. Just a minute. Okay, so these ones were the printable games. Like you can take prints of these games on 2 sheets, A4 size sheets like that, and then you can give it to students and they can play for revision. And then there are some activities which can be played as a classroom activity in class, um, like card games or classroom collective activity where everyone can participate. Maybe we can separate students in team and then they can play. So here coming up, I'm showing some examples of those kind of games also. So these are some sample cards. Like this particular card game is on the topic of acid, base, and salts. Like which items which we see in our daily lives can be put in which category: acids, bases, and salts. So this is a card game. It's a chemical charades game where the student has to answer the topmost word, the top tomato, sodium hydroxide, and milk. And this is a set of some I think 24 cards, and then on each card it is color coded based on whether it is acid, base, or a salt. And then there will be some image for the just I mean to make the card look beautiful, and also relevant to the word. And then there are some words which are taboo words like sauce base, salads, industrial cleaning agent. uh, I mean, the student has to come from, we can divide the class in 2 teams, and one of the students has to come from one of the team. They have to pick the card, not show their team, and then uh, they have to make their team guess the word without telling them. And they cannot use the obvious words. Like for tomato they cannot say uh, it's a red vegetable. um, I mean, very obvious word they should not say, but yes, they have to make their team guess the word. And once they guess the word, they can tell their team about its properties. Tomato is kind of an acidic fruit. Or I mean, and then they can use like words like this, that it is used in sauces, it is used in salads. So in this way they have to make their team guess the word. So this was one of the card game. Then another game is on the topic of equation balance. It is a classroom activity. So in this particular game, we have made it like that. Like in the beginning of the game, we will introduce the students with the game rules. Game rules, not the game rules, like how to balance an equation, because this is a difficult topic. So instead of just giving it to them blind, like just solve the equations, play the game, so it will be tough for them. So in the beginning, we have made this game like that. Like they have to, we will give them the rules. Like this is how equation balance is done. Once they understand the rules, then we will make them into a team of 4 uh, or 8. Like in total, 8 cards are there in this particular game. I'll show you. And then we can make them into a team of 8. And then it will be a relay race kind of team. Like 2 separate teams, 2 parallel teams are there, having 8 students each. And then they'll be having deck of cards, deck of 8 equations. And then they have to solve the equation. So once one student solves one equation, then they will pass it on to their team member. So like that will be a relay race. So it will be fun. Uh, it will be engaging. So yes, for sure, they will need practice for this. It can be used for revision. Like we cannot give it to them blind, like just play this game. It will not be fun. And games are fun when you know the things. So they should know the rules first, and then they can play the game. So so here you can see the cards. Like um, there's an equation, unbalanced equation. And for learning also, later once they are done playing the game, once one of the team has won, they can see how it can be done. I mean, even if they were not able to do it in the beginning, they can see the card the answer card later and they can learn. So corresponding for each unbalanced equation, I have given steps equation. So this is that. So I'll show, let's hope it doesn't take much of time. Okay, so these are the cards. This is the, I'll show quickly. So the balancing relay race, teams of 8 balance 8 equations in a relay style challenge while learning together. So it can be done using chalk and board, like they can solve equations on board or pen and paper also. So the game rule is like team line up in a relay format. First player balances an equation and passes the turn like this. The game can be played. And equation balance cards, the ones I just showed on the screen, and equation balance rules, the rules which were I was talking about. Just a minute. Okay. This PDF, okay. Okay, so because of maybe internet thing, it is not opening right now, so leave it. Okay, let me get back to this. Okay, so next, let's move on to the next game. So okay, so all the printable ones are these ones only. Should I move on to the digital games also, sir?
We are done with most of the digital games.
Okay.
So
okay, then I'll show this game. We have, if we have some time.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Just explain them this. You want me to, you have difficulty in opening it on your laptop?
No, it's open. It's open.
It's open. Okay.
So I was talking about like showing them how to balance in chemical equation. So this is what we have made, like given the rules first, the steps to balance an equation, and then we can let them play. So this is how the game is designed. This like list reactants and products, count atoms on both sides, use coefficients to balance, like all the steps, and along with an example. So okay, so these were the cards, 8 cards. So 8 equation cards and then corresponding answer cards. So like this we have. Geez. For okay. Okay, let's see this one also. So we have played centrifugation, this whack-a-mole, this one. If all the games we have played, sir?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. This bowling one also, right?
Bowling rush alone is pending. So I've just kept it for the last.
Okay, okay, sir.
So are you done with yours? Then
Yes,
we can,
sir. Yes, sir. All
we can
the
try that
printable
last game.
games are done, sir. Yes.
Okay. We'll try the bowling rush now, and then with that we can kind of conclude and maybe open it up for questions.
Okay.
Okay, if the teachers have any questions and comments, maybe we can leave the time for that after we play this last game. This last game is about combustion and ignition temperature. I'll share the link in the Zoom chat window. You can close the screen.
Okay.
Combustion ignition is the topic. This game is Bowling Rush, and you can click on the link and start playing. The way you play the game is you'll get a bunch of multiple choice questions. You need to submit the answers and then click on the ball. I'll just demo it once for you so that this is a slightly different kind of a game for those who are not familiar. I'll show a sample screen here. On the left hand side, a bunch of a question with the set of answers you will find. You click on the answer and then there is a submit button at the bottom. You click on that and then you click on the ball that you see on the right hand side. If you've marked correctly, it will go and hit all the 10 pins as if you won the complete bowling set. If you're marked incorrectly, it will go and miss it. It will skip it or miss it. So that's the idea and fun behind this game. So please try out, and I'll stop sharing now. please log into the link and start trying it out. This will be our last game for the day, and after that we can do a session discussion. I'll also share the link to the WhatsApp group. This is done. I'll also show you how these games collect the reports or the responses of the students or the people who participated in it. That will also be worth knowing, because these are not just games, but also we collect the student responses are also recorded. So I'll just show that demo of the same after you finish this last game.
I also request all teachers to start filling the post-test after they have finished playing the last game. So we are reaching the point of wrapping up the workshop. Of course, Karthik will go over the dashboard for the games and show you the teacher side of how you will see the responses after the students play these games. So while we are doing that, I will also request you all to start filling in the post-test, as it might take a few minutes. So these are the same questions as the pre-test. So we will only see so the main thing is that we want to see a comparison between your answers in the starting of the workshop and the ending of the workshop. And please note that filling both the pre-test and post-test is compulsory to receive the certificate. So we request all the teachers who are here in the workshop to fill both the pre-test and the post-test.
So once you are done with the okay, I see a lot of done. So I think quite a few have finished the bowling rush game also. And as Sonalika had indicated, please fill your post-test questionnaire also. And I'll just give a quick demo of how the tool captures. Some of you may be familiar with quizzes, others may not be. There is a way by which, as you answer the questions, the data gets collected, and the time tracking and as well as the answer tracking gets collected in the form of an Excel spreadsheet. Let me quickly walk you through that. If you can see, this is the quizzes tool report screen, where you can see that for a couple of tests, the effects of heat, learning equation balance, how many of you participated, and that data gets collected here. And on the action side, there is a small link where you can download an XLS. I'll now share that XLS that I have downloaded, just to walk you through what kind of data it collects. This is mainly I'm sharing because for your own students, as you start using this tool, you will get an idea in terms of what all kind of analysis you can do with the data collected. Not only is just a game and a quiz, but it will really help you monitor the students' progress and their understanding in various areas. So the first screen has all the questions and the average time taken per question, how many correct, yet to be partially correct, non-attempted, etc. The name of the respective participants are there on top. That's a summary overview data. The second one again has the student or the participant level data. How many you've got correct, not correct at the participant level. The third is the time level data. How much time was taken for each question. This is just for information purposes and kind of collecting analytics. And the last one is again the summary data. So this will help you understand the overall performance of the class. If there are any specific questions where most students are struggling, that is an area that you could focus on for deeper teaching and things like that. So that's the idea behind collecting these metrics for the analysis of the teachers. So please do complete both the survey questionnaires. That's very essential for you to all, for us to know that you've completed the workshop and have understood the benefits, and also a prerequisite for the certificates. And Sonalika, do you want to just collect some feedbacks and testimonials now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Before going to that, I also wanted to add that under the ChemAmaze program, we have two kinds of workshops. So today's workshop was a level 1 workshop where we introduced you to how gamification can be used in the classroom, what kind of games are there, what is the possibility of using gamification to teach, right? So we are also going to organize a level 2 workshop for the teachers where we will go in more depth on how to build these games. So you have seen us using a bunch of different tools today. It includes like quizzes, word wall. So there are a bunch of different platforms that are available. So in the level 2 workshop, we will go into depth into how to use these tools, how to prepare cross of things from crosswords to scramble words to digital games to card games. Okay, so I will request you to stay in the group, the WhatsApp group. We will share details about the level 2 workshop whenever it is organized with all of you. On that note, I am also going to share the link for a feedback form with you. Sorry about making all of you fill so many forms, but this is also important for us to understand how effective our workshops are. So I'm sharing a link to feedback form right now in the chat. I'm also going to share it in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so I request all of you to fill this form. So, and tell us how effective you thought the workshop was. Did you enjoy it or not? And I think there is a question in the form that asks you if you are interested in um, learning how to make the games. So that will also show us your interest in participating in the level 2 workshop. Okay. So just to end, now I want to open it for teachers who would like to maybe share some of their insights from today's workshop. So I'm going to allow you to unmute right now, allow the participants to unmute right now. So if any of the participating teachers right now would like to share how their experience of today's workshop was. So I would request you to please raise your hands and unmute yourself. If anyone would like to share.
Yes, ma'am, I'm Bhavna Pant. I don't know that raise hand option is not visible on my
That's
screen for
okay.
some
That's
reason.
okay. You can unmute and
Ma'am,
speak.
if
That's
you can
okay.
also turn on your video, that will be helpful if it's possible while you speak up.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Bhavna Pant Bodai. I'm speaking from Pune. I teach in St. Mary's School here in Pune. It's a wonderful opportunity. For some reason, I missed out the beginning. I joined and then I missed out this some part of this section in between. So I was about to fill up the forms and everything. But once I joined back, it was all about, full of different ways of making the students be a part of learning process, not just the traditional method. And gamification is a new concept. I'm a maths teacher and I'm applying in terms of playing bingo with many subjects, topics in my subject. But and that is a physical activity, playing physically in the class. But this is what we are doing it right now in this session. I enjoyed it. I was playing with that also, and I was trying to fill up the form, which I couldn't. And also, in the end, I wanted to make you a request. For some reason, I have not been a part of that WhatsApp group that you have prepared, that you have created. Maybe because of frequently coming in and going out, coming in and going out, I have missed some in between, and so I'm lagging between, in my understanding. I just want to request you to help me with that, please.
So ma'am, we are sharing the link to all the forms right now in the Zoom chat. Okay. Just give me a second. I will share all the links.
Okay. So that means I need to join the group. I need the link for that. And something I heard in
It's
talking about pre and post.
yes. So if you can check the group chat right now,
Hmm.
right? So I've
Yes.
shared pre-test and post-test. So the pre-test and the post-test are the most important ones because these
Okay.
two you need to fill to get the certificate, right?
Okay.
In the feedback form, you can tell us your experience of the workshop, and
Yes.
the feedback form will also help us to identify teachers who are interested in participating in the level 2 workshop, right?
Got
For that, feedback form is important.
it.
Uh, Wait, I will also, yes. So here I think Karthik has shared the link for the WhatsApp group as well.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yes.
if you fill out the pre and post test, that is enough. The links for the games I have shared in the WhatsApp group, but
Yes.
in the pre and post test, we will also get your email ID, and we
Got
will
it.
be sending you your certificates in that email ID. And with that email, I will also send all the links, all the resources that we have used in the email as well. So
Yes.
even if you miss it in the workshop, in the WhatsApp group, don't worry about it. You will get all the links with your certificate as well.
Thank you so much. Just wanted to take this one more again the same opportunity to thank you all. It was really wonderful. I was playing right now for the ignition temperature and combustion. That was wonderful activity. I also wanted to mention the clarity by which this workshop is being conducted. I've been a part of many others. Sometime even I have conducted few workshop. I am so excited to tell. I'm so happy to tell that the way the one who's conducting the workshop is clear about the idea and concept. And right now, when I put up my query across with so much of clarity, I have got the answer for the same. I'm really thankful for that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much, Bhavana, ma'am. Thank you.
Would anyone else like to share with us how their experience was?
Just a few words we would like to hear from you, and please turn on your videos while you speak up.
Good afternoon, sir and ma'am. This is Pranita Pawar from City Pride School, Chitli Moshi, Pune. Sir, ma'am, this was a really wonderful workshop, and the relay race I liked much because really children are face difficulty during balancing the equation and all. And if it is taken in this way, I am sure they will be more clear about the balancing equation and all. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much for taking time to participate as well as share your feedback. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Any others?
Hello, I am Vaidehi from Pune, DLRC.
Ma'am, is it possible for you
Yeah,
to...
I'm just 1 minute. Yeah, are you able to see?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
so
ma'am.
I just
Please,
wanted,
please go
I'm a
ahead.
math teacher, so I would like to see something related to math.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
yeah, but I enjoyed, and the more it is like, if I am enjoying, I know sure definitely children will enjoy and they will learn. So it's both like learning and enjoying. So yes, and I'm looking forward for math.
Okay, so maybe Sonal, what I'll do is, I know we have different teachers from different subjects. The primary objective of this is for chemistry and science. But if it is okay, Sonalika, in our common WhatsApp group, I'll share some materials that might be applicable to other
Yes, of
subjects
course.
also.
Of
Yeah,
course. Of course.
yeah, I will do
And
that
again,
at
like I
a...
said, yes. And like I said, apart from the WhatsApp group, we will also share all the resources with the email with which we are giving the certificates.
Yeah. And it was very
Thank you,
clear,
ma'am.
Karthik, your explanation, and Sonalika. Yes.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you very much.
Hello,
Yes, yes, ma'am.
am I
Pratibha, ma'am.
audible?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes. Thank you, sir and ma'am.
Uh,
We are enjoyed a lot today. All the concepts related to science, that is eighth grade. Really, I enjoyed all the things, and we also we can take all these activities in our classroom. Therefore, I'm very happy. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, sir and ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Yes, yes, sir. Your good name, sir. It's it's not visible.
I am Hanuman Kharat from Baramati.
Okay. Yeah. Welcome, sir. Yeah. Please share.
I am mathematics teacher. I teach up to 10th standard. But I like this workshop too much. I want to join workshop of mathematics subject.
Okay.
And I am enjoyed too much while workshop was going on.
Glad to
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I think with that we are ready to wrap
There
up
is
the
one more
workshop.
teacher.
Okay. If someone else wants to
Yeah,
share.
please go ahead, Sushma, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
please go
Sushma
ahead.
Sardana from Delhi, and I'm working in the field of STEM education, and I'm very impressed by the workshop. Karthik, especially you, the way you people have created and the way you have dealt with everything. It's a very refreshing kind of thing. But I just one comment that maybe we can include some biology aspect of it because children love life, anything which is related to life. There's a lot of component of biology in middle and primary science. So maybe some storytelling kind of a game or a puzzle kind of a game. Just think about it. And if you need my help, I'm there. I'm a biologist myself. I've been working in Delhi Public School, RK Puram for 31 years, and now I'm into the research at my retirement. So,
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Sure.
Good luck.
Definitely.
Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your feedback.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, please go ahead, sir.
मैं हिंदी में बात कर सकता हूँ?
Yeah.
जरूर.
हाँ सर, बिल्कुल.
हाँ, मैं वसंत बोराडे बोल रहा हूँ. हमारी स्कूल रिमोट एरिया में है, मुंशी तालुका में. 5 to 10 तक है. मैं पीकेसी से बहुत सालों से जुड़ा हूँ और हर एक इवेंट पीकेसी का मैं अटेंड करता हूँ. आज का जो गेमिफिकेशन था वो बहुत ही अच्छा था. बच्चों के लिए बहुत यूजफुल होगा हमारे बच्चों के लिए. तो बहुत मजा आ गया. मैंने आज पहली बार देखा कि ऑनलाइन कैसा गेम शुरू करने का है, कैसा स्टार्ट करने का है. तो मुझे भी बहुत मजा आ गया. थैंक यू सर.
Thank you. धन्यवाद. धन्यवाद. Thank you for your nice feedback.
बहुत अच्छा लगा सर सुन के.
Okay, I think we will wrap up with this. Time is up, unfortunately. Like I said, we will be reaching out to all the teachers to send us certificates, and we will share all the resources we have today, we have used today, and we will also contact you regarding the level 2 workshop whenever we organize it. Okay, would you like to say anything to close, Karthik or Surbhi?
First of all, thank you once again to everyone for taking your time and showing your interest and genuine participation and sharing this feedback. It means a lot to us. Definitely, we'll continue to be in touch. And as Sonalika said, we will also send notification for the level 2 workshop where you can you can yourself learn to design games. In fact, one of the teachers had messaged about her creating a prior game. And we have also listened to all your feedback in terms of incorporating for other subjects, etc. What I'll try doing is share a course material that I had developed last year for on this subject for a different context. If you think that will be useful for your different other subjects, these are video recorded NPTEL SWAYAM courses. Please feel free to leverage it. The main context of this workshop, ChemAmaze, is that to inculcate chemistry focus, and that's why you find most of the games chemistry related. But as you all rightly said, definitely more games can be built for all subjects. So thank you once again. Thanks to Sonalika, Surbhi, my teammates, Sheetal, and all the others from PKC who helped organize it, and each of you teachers who participated today. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I also just want to say thank you for joining this workshop, actively participating, and I'm really happy with all of the positive responses. I'm really glad that all of you like the games. Okay, thank you. Bye. Have a nice
Thank
day.
you.
One last question. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting. One last question. Once we leave the meeting, would we be still getting the links? Because once I'll exit the meeting and because I'm not a part of the WhatsApp group, how will I be getting all the links to continue with?
So you can copy the links from the group chat. So they are pasted right now. So if you check the group chat, so I think the workshop has ended out. So those who have already filled the forms, they are free to leave right now. I will keep the link on for 5 or 10 minutes. I think Karthik and Surbhi can also leave.
Okay.
I'm going
Thank you so
to
much.
We didn't take a
I'm going
picture
to
today.
keep the I think Sheetal has taken a screenshot of all the
Okay.
teachers.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, so I'm going to keep those.
Yeah, click on that
Yeah.
WhatsApp link we sent you on the chat and just join the WhatsApp group. That's
Yes,
for your
yes.
sake only. We had just sent
So,
that link.
yeah. Thank you. Just wanted to confirm. So that means pre-test, post-test, all these feedback, everything I'll get in the WhatsApp group also?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. So I'm exiting and I'm joining the WhatsApp group. Thank you so much for
Sure.
all this
Thank you.
clear understanding.
Yes. I'm also going to keep the Zoom link on for 5 more minutes in case anyone wants to access the links through the chat. But we are officially ending the workshop here. So thank you to all the teachers.
Thank you all. I'm exiting now. Thank you.
Yeah.